you can achieve anything you set your mind to, even if the odds are against you. So why are you letting Ruga tell you what to do?
I don't know. You have a point. Huh? In the bout gold, one damage point for each monster he defeats.
He's down to just 3 life points. Can he do it? I'll defeat the ninja I once idolized!
I've never seen Sonya like this before.
You should see him when he wakes up in the morning. I've been waiting for this day for as long as I can remember. Oh. 5 heavenly swords, Animaru! Twisted spirit, purification!
Winner, Sonya Kisaragi.
Bitch, lasagna! Bitch, lasagna.
Defeat sets us back. Who will fight next? I will. No, I'll go.
Oh, so this is the wrong guy. I wish I had his toes. If I could fix his nails, I would, but his nails are screwed.
What do you think? Follow the dream? It's time for Card of the Dead. Today's card is called Wanderer of the Gold.
Isn't that the one Sonya just used?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's the one I don't use. Yeah, I still Dragon World.
Get ready for a cool new card game.
Ass Weevils.
Challenges. It's
Fucking 10. Ass Weevils.
I hate to bring this up, Mr. Aragami, but according to my sources, Dragon World user Gal Mikado defeated you last time you fought, and it only took him 1 turn to get it done. You can see what this means for me, right? Why don't you spit it out? If I beat someone you lost to, it would mean I'm a better fighter than you are. Interesting, don't you think? Maybe you're not as good as you've been saying. If I win, it would be clear who the best fighter at SimCAD really is. You're playing with fire. Yeah, watch it. On the contrary, you should be the one watching. Watching while I make quick work of Mikado. And reclaim the leadership you stole from me. You've always had a thirst for power. But I defeated you last time. According to the rules, I'm your superior. I took nothing from you. I'm just honoring the SenCAD code. So go ahead. This fight is yours if you want. But it's obvious you're going to lose. Such a weak, impulsive fighter like you. Who are you calling weak? If I win, will you finally accept my challenge to a rematch? It would let us settle this once and for all. You wish. I bet you already picked out a hate card. I wouldn't dream of it. Then there's no need for a rematch. But I tell you what, if you do actually defeat him, I'll gladly give you the top position at SenCAD. It's a deal, and I trust you won't go back on your word. Excellent.
They need their nose fixed.
Let's go, demonic beast Crandall. Buddy skill on. I will be your opponent, Mikado.
Awesome!
I just can't believe it. I'm up at 5 in the morning doing a video. 8-bit says never do a video early in the morning. Well, I'm not like 8-bit. I gotta get some videos uploaded for YouTube and get the cameras cleaned off because who knows what I might do today. The car cam will be cleaned off, and who knows what else I'll do. Ooh, I could do that too. Around 10 o'clock, I can go have lunch this morning. Had lunch on 10 or 11 this morning before I go do a thing I have the day before that. Before I do some other things this morning. Oh well. I just cannot believe it. I'm going to clean off the camera because I can, so I have it. I have some stuff around for the next videos. So yeah, I gotta get some videos uploaded to YouTube. Upload all my videos before 10 o'clock. That's it. Take pics, take this and that. That's it. What are you taking? We're doing.
Welcome to the big match of the showdown. Representing Idol Academy is Gal Mikado. His opponent is Sengoku Student Council President Romaro Tefuda no Kimi. This one just might be our craziest match yet, guys.
I'll show you who's number one. Arakami.
You're not watching this? Why bother? I know who's going to win. The rest is meaningless.
Expel. Purify. Adversaries who dare oppose me are defeated and thrown away like trash. Brutalize. Witness the all-powerful dragon vanquishing exorcism.
X.
Hey, Drum, it's time to show them your trick, man.
All right.
Unleash fighting spirit, bravery, and courage. Brutalize. The mighty magic guts. Rise
Magic guts.
and fight.
Time to raise the flag. I fight for the more refined legend world.
This
From
is.
my research and knowing you're a Dragon World user, I've concocted a special surprise for you, Mr. Mikado.
I fight for Magic World.
Magician Drum is in the house.
That's the hip hop in his.
Oh, wow.
Talking about flipping the script, my man.
Did he say Magic World?
Yeah. This is different.
Poker.
Feast your eyes on that text. It's a real-life Drago wizard. You know it. Drum didn't just train in Dungeon World alone. He's universal, bro.
Did he actually train in Magic World? Does he know an invisibility spell?
Nin. I've seen Drago Wizard Magician Drum's moves firsthand. He's pretty choice.
I don't understand something. Kappa said there'd be no more commercials on kid shows, right? This is a kid show with commercials on it. So I'm confused. It must not mean anime.
Well, what do you think? You like it? It's only natural you'd be speechless at the sight of my awesomeness. Magician
I like those
Drum, what's
pants.
going on?
Oh, Drum, you mean you trained in Magic World too? Just for itty bitty old me?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, I'm so touched.
Kid, don't leave me hanging over here with this one.
He likes you.
Do a favor, man.
I think I know what it is. You want me to build your Magic World deck for you, am I right? Would you? No problem. You know what the first thing we gotta figure out is, right? What kind of wicked magician you are.
You do realize that Magic World doesn't have any direct attack items.
What? Are you serious?
Unfortunately, you can't rely on your usual fighting style of playing up the middle and attacking opponents yourself. You'll have to switch things up.
No biggie. Drum learned the power of Magic World to make himself stronger, and he came back to help me win matches. I wouldn't miss fighting alongside him for anything.
Kid, help me.
And I'm looking forward to fighting alongside Axia, too. About time they all fought together.
I sure hope my deck helps you guys win.
Social media's lighting up. They want to know if you've ever used a Magic World deck before.
Nope, total newbie.
What? You've got to switch back to your Dragon World deck right away. Trust me. Magic World decks are different. They're kind of tricky. What if it proves too much for you to handle?
Don't worry, I got it covered.
Is that allowed? There must be a rule against this. He's always fought for Dragon World. Why is he changing everything up at the last second? Oh, did he find out about the plan I made to counter his Dragon World deck? Why am I worried? He just put his deck together last minute. How good can it be? If anything, it should work out even more in my favor.
Time to begin the match. Romaro won the first move. Come on, fighters, let's go.
I'd love to get started, but I have a question first. Please, Mr. Mikado, I'm curious why you aren't using your buddy skill in this fight.
Let me get this straight. He's got a buddy, but he doesn't have a buddy skill? That's right.
It's so lame.
The only homie who doesn't use one, yo.
Totally whack, right?
I know!
Oh, humanity, people! How can a buddy fighter not have a buddy skill?
I don't care about fancy stuff. I got the skills that matter.
You tell him. It gets better and better. His buddy is some rookie who can't even get him a buddy skill. Oh, this is in the bag. I'll reclaim the #1 spot in no time at all. Since you're at such a clear disadvantage, let me come down to your level to balance the playing field.
Whoa, thanks, man. You're actually a nice guy, you know that?
You think?
Those shoes look
I
weird.
doubt you'll be saying that after I've educated you in the art of strategy, Mr. Mikado. Now for your first lesson.
I thought I had an art clamp around here. More of them before I bought them.
Which one will it be? Perfect. I call to the center. Dragon vanquishing Emperor Beowulf. Attack the fighter with your epic might. End of loop.
What?
Normally Beowulf would be my ace in the hole, and I would save him for later. But he's only
What?
fighting against Dragon World, so there's no point.
Draw! Charge and draw! I buddy called to the right position. Dragon is a magician. Draw!
Stop screaming your head off. I don't know what you want. He needs to stop shooting.
Center, Mono Booster Miller King!
My ability lets you boost your power.
You're kidding! Why don't I have a card that can do that? Does he even know how to play this game? He just increased my gauge too.
Well, I did try to tell him. I think Gal's finding out the hard way how dicey a Magic World deck can be.
And now, I equip Magic Art Burning Fist! Attack Beowulf!
But he can't do that. Nobody's got a monster in a center area. Actually, Burning Fist lets a fighter attack even when the center's occupied.
Miller King, you're up! Attack the fighter!
Electric bubble storm of power.
Your turn to take the stage, Drum. Show this guy the fresh skills you picked up training in Magic World.
End of loop.
That's it! Sweet moves, Drum. Your new power is rad.
You think that's cool? Wait and see what's up next.
Your move, Rare Morrow. You currently have 7 life points left.
Oh no, we're not just getting warmed up. Draw! Charge and draw! The special cards I put in to defeat that dragon are useless to me now. My deck is unbalanced. No, wait! Of course, as luck would have it, the Magic World defeating Grendel can act as a hate card for me. Most Magic World monsters have a very weak attack, so it would be almost impossible for him to destroy Grendel, especially with its 6,000 defense and immunity to destruction by spells! My buddy called to the center area. My demonic beast Grendel! Be warned, Mikado! Grendel's thick golden skin prevents destruction from spells! But spells are a big part of our game. I'm not done. All monsters that attack Grendel become cursed and will be destroyed at the end of each turn. It appears you met your match, Mikado.
Blocking spells, cursing monsters. Wow. This is gonna be fun.
Just found out that spells can't destroy her. Any monster that attacks Grendel gets destroyed at the end of the turn. What a downer for Team Ivo.
Go on, Grendel. Take care of that uppity Miller King.
I may look old, but you look like your time is up. Don't make me laugh, Grandpa. I may be losing my foresight.
Oops, did I forget to mention that my Grendel also has a double attack? End of loop.
Throw down and counter with Magician Drum, yo!
But Grendel has 6,000 defense. Gal can't defeat him unless he uses a link attack.
Well, there is another way. Mega Blast Bunker. A special ability only Magician Drum has. No matter how strong a monster the opponent's center is, if your life points are 5 or below, and you pay 6 gauge, you can destroy the monster and inflict 4 damage to the fighter.
Did you say 6 gauge? He doesn't have that much, yo!
That's why Gal called Mana Booster Miller King to increase the gauge.
It won't be enough by itself. There's one spell he still needs to draw.
All right, I cast. King Solomon, first volume. Well then, you solved that problem.
It doesn't matter. He still has too many life points.
I call to the center! Drago Wizard Kinos Axia! Finally, I get to perform.
Your Axia's power is only 2,000, though. Clearly not enough to be a threat to Grendel. If you need a math tutor, I'll gladly give you a free lesson.
Poor Galwell. You're in a real pickle.
Not really, Axia. At least not now that you're here.
You mean you're gonna let me attack that fancy pants?
Actually, you gotta zap me!
Say what, bro?
But you're my favorite. Why would I want to zap Galwell?
This is too much. Telling his own monsters to damage him? Does the mighty Sunfighter have sunstroke? I knew his inexperience with that magic world deck would play in my favor.
I never thought Gal would try something like that, but Axia's ability lets him cause 1 damage to either the fighter or the opponent.
The guy's a total genius.
Hey, Axia! Trust me and just do it, okay?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
But I don't want to hurt him.
We need you to do this. You told me you'd do anything I asked you to, right?
I did, but I never imagined it'd be something like this. I don't think I could harm someone I care about.
I can't believe I actually have to listen to this. Are you going to blast him or not?
Okay, this might sting a bit. Thunder shot!
I'm ready.
He said one for the team, yo.
Now I get it. By having Axia zap him, he set up his next move. He jumped through all the hoops. Now he gets to call on Magician Drum.
No, not yet. He's still missing 1 gauge.
When did that happen? Having his gauge dropped down to 5. This is like a major emotional roller
Shush.
coaster.
Buckle up, Jazz. He used 1 gauge when he called Axia out to play.
Then why do you have himself zapped down to 5 life points?
After I defeat you, you'll have to tell me how you feel being jealous by your own monster. Increasing my gauge also confirms the fact that you're not a great fighter. Quite the opposite. Your skills and playing style are the very height of dumb-dumbitude.
Like cast! I'm gonna use Gotcha!
Gotcha is a spell card that lets the fighter use the opponent's gauge. So during this turn, if Gal needs gauge for any of his monster's abilities, he'll be able to pay with Ramaro's gauge as well as his own.
That's stealing! The Brogue set himself up perfectly. Team's ability increased both their gauges, and by using Ramaro's gauge, now he can activate Magician Drum's Mega Blast Bunker ability.
Now I'm gonna take 3 of your gauge!
Please don't. That's a combo. That's why I threw it in there.
We got the gauge! Time to let her rip drum! Magician Drum's Mega Blast! This is gonna hurt!
Fire!
Abracadabra, Grendel's out of there! Gal has caused 4 damage points to Ramaro! And it's still his turn! Is this the Empress Cat's illustrious president?
Your next Birdie Fist! Go and attack the fighter! Okay, Axia! Go zap him!
With pleasure. But I won't be as gentle as I was with you.
Right in the butt.
Drop the glory's all yours, man!
Loser.
Game over. Winner, Galvingano.
And poof!
Just amazing! Can you believe it's Gal's first time using Magic World? It destroyed his opponent like a seasoned pro!
I could have been number 1 again. How could I lose to such a total newbie who just changed worlds and doesn't even have a bunny skill? This has got to be some kind of mistake!
Great job, Gal! You did it!
You took my hood and made it your stomping grounds.
I can't believe it! That was amazing! Don't you think, see?
We'd be in trouble if you didn't. Great fight, Romaro!
Yes, I was just a little unprepared. You're not here to lodge a complaint, are you? Because I didn't use any hate cards, if that's what you think. Greta was just a card that I happened to have in my deck by chance, honestly.
Using Grendel was actually pretty awesome for me. It let me fight like I never thought I could.
You two, you stop it.
Combo of Drago Wizard, Kinos Axia, and Magician Drum?
Yeah, I really had to think fast to win. Buddy fighting strong opponents like you always makes for a good match. Thanks for the game.
Huh? You really think I'm a strong player?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I was desperate out there. If that combo didn't work, I was a goner.
I'm sorry for the things I said about you earlier. The truth is, you're an exceptional buddy fighter.
Let's do this again. What do you say?
I'll be ready for you next time, gal.
What do you think they're gabbing about?
Incredible.
Huh?
I like that about Gal. He really does make friends of all the people he fights with.
Losers should hurry up and leave the playing field. And you thought you were the best fighter here. All your big talk and bragging before the fight. Look at you now. You're a disgrace to our school. You're a cheat, a dishonest player who couldn't beat anyone without first knowing your opponent's strategies. How could a weak fighter like you ever think he could beat someone like Mikado?
Hey, Rube, just chill, man. Cut the guy some slack.
No, he's right, Mr. Mikado. Here at Sengoku Academy, the person who loses a match gets no slack. I must accept my defeat gracefully. But someday, I will make Roga eat his words. So long, everyone!
And there's something that I want to say to you too, Mikado. You would never be able to beat me with that silly deck, built for your own amusement.
From home, Lexi Petrovich, News Channel 3.
Coronavirus cases are surging in Michigan and remains the current hotspot
YouTube.
in the country. Governor Whitmer is stressing vaccines.
Who cares? The governor's an idiot. She needs to go to jail. I need to get rid of her. She's one of the worst governors ever. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed soon, and that's it. That was funny. What was so funny? There it is. What's it got to?
The world has a way of changing. And we change too. There are moments that separate us. But we always come back together. We heard y'all needed a little love out here. Y'all ever thought about the wild missions we've been on? We've taken out planes, trains, tanks. I'm not going to even think about the submarine. And now we got cars flying in the air. Who is he?
Jacob is Dom's brother.
Been a long time, Dom. Little brother. You always say never turn your back on family. But you turned your back on me. Now your little family is in my world. Are you ready? Whatever's on you, it's on us. Are you ready?
He's got his own private army. We need help. No way.
So how do y'all want to play this?
Fast.
No way. He's still living? I thought he's dead. He's still alive? He's dead, I thought.
Brother. This should be interesting. But could you kill him? Would you die?
Oh my lord, not him.
Crank it all the way up.
A magnet? Ooh. A new toy. Ooh. No way, he's still alive? No way. I can't wait. Next month. I'm gonna make sure I see that at the theater. I hope this plays at the drive-in because I'm going to see the drive-in. I will make sure I see the drive-in.
Really? Cupcake? You acting like we on our way to Home Depot.
Are they going into space or underwater? I don't know. I hope it plays at the drive-in this year because I want to see the drive-in. Actually, I'm going to... I wonder. What's at the drive-in? Capri Drive-In.
Here it is, Capri Drive-In Theater.
43-hour trip on Amtrak's Southwest Chief, all the way through.
I wonder if it's... Wait. It's open, it should be opening up soon.
The Cardinal
Nope.
involved a single night on board an Amtrak Viewliner. It took 25 hours to cover the
Ooh.
1,100 miles from Washington to Chicago. There's a link to that video below. But now, the real fun begins, because it's time for an even more epic journey. One of Amtrak's longest. This 40-plus hour trip traverses more than 2,200 miles. It's twice as long as the Cardinal. We'll spend 2 nights on board a superliner, pass through 8 states, climb as high as 7,800 feet, and travel through some of the best scenery our country can offer, and the kind of comfort
Still $10.
Amtrak can provide. In this video, you'll experience one of Amtrak's flagship routes. Explore Amtrak's
All right, back guys. I have to get an itch on my ear.
examine a bit of railroad history, excite in the fun only train travel allows, and I'll even share a few key tips to make your Amtrak trip as comfortable as it can be. Join us as we travel on board Amtrak's Southwest Chief to Los Angeles. The train currently operates 3 days a week, leaving Chicago at 2:50 in the afternoon, and scheduled to arrive 2 days later at 8 a.m. in LA. So far, it looked like our Saturday afternoon departure was on time. Chicago's Metropolitan Lounge is a much nicer space than Washington's bare-bones Acela Lounge, but there's not much in the way of food or drinks to be found right now.
The good news is, though, you can bring your own, which I did. Potbelly. Tasty.
An Amtrak employee was passing out granola bars during our visit, which was a welcome step up from our last time here just a few months before.
How nice is that?
Access to the lounge is included in all sleeper tickets, and Amtrak also sells day passes. There's plenty of seating, and you're welcome to bring in your own food, including from the restaurants open throughout Union Station. The lounge also has showers and bag storage. Boarding was from the lounge, and an Amtrak employee escorted us through the bowels of Union Station right to our train's platform. And for yet another time, we were left to find our car on our own. Again, the number on our ticket didn't match any of the numbers in the train cars, but based on comments in the Cardinal video, it seems like this is a fluke largely limited to us. We finally asked for help and were pointed to one of the train's 2 sleeper cars. We eventually found our room located downstairs in the first sleeper. I was traveling with the channel's creative director, my fiance, who prefers being behind the camera. We booked one of Amtrak's family bedrooms in order to try something different. It has space for 2 adults and 2 kids, but since it was just the 2 of us, we were really comfortable. We'll explore it once we're underway. We left right on time. If you like travel, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos like this one. There are a lot more to come.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, you have all tickets out. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not move around until your ticket has been scanned. Also, while you're in your seats, please take a moment to look to the passengers.
Yeah, you said you realize you have a car. Time to go driving.
Please be aware of all the emergency exits. It's time to grab the latch during your ride.
Like me,
That's exactly what we planned to do. Stepping on board the Southwest Chief seemed like a very real, somewhat symbolic step in my effort to cross the United States by train. And it got me thinking, what does the future of Amtrak look like? Leave me a comment below with your Amtrak predictions.
I hope to make a lot more videos like this one, and so I'd love to know what to expect in the future. Let me know your thoughts.
I am so relaxed and ready to be back on this thing. Just look, you're giving away, sort of any sense of needing to control what happens and all that when you get on a train because it's not up to you. And I think that's kind of a really weirdly freeing part of this experience. Plus, you get to see this unbelievably beautiful countryside pass in front of you. It's like, it's one of the most relaxing
I
things.
tell Mom. Now, I like come to the drive, like, with the COVID-19 going on and stuff.
Are included in the sleeper car fares, and while the crew did lay out a continental breakfast in the dining car, lunch and dinner from this menu were only available for delivery to our room. Amtrak offers a selection of microwavable meals, which, by this point in my journey across the country, had become all too familiar.
Hey, come on in. Let's see what you get in a full family bedroom on Amtrak.
Immediately as you enter, you'll find a 3-pronged US-style plug along with controls for audio and lights, as well as an attendant call button. The room includes a nice-sized closet, tissues, and a trash can, which frankly was more useful than I would have thought. There's a table here. Water bottles were waiting for us when we boarded. Our first stop was here in Naperville. The thermostat worked, but it wasn't quite as effective as the one on the Cardinal. The room included 4 subpar Amtrak pillows, but more about that in a bit. The sofa is positioned right beside 2 chairs facing each other, which are separated by another table. I think it's safe to say this is a table built for kids. As you can see, the family bedroom spans the width of the entire car, which means you'll have windows on both sides of the train. There are lights located beside each seat. Not only can the sofa and chairs turn into beds, but there are 2 additional bunks that fold down from the ceiling. There's a full-length mirror in the back of the door leading up to the bedroom for those times when you want to make sure you look your best. Unlike a traditional bedroom, though, the family bedroom does not have its own bathroom. For that, we had to head down the hall where there are 3 shared bathrooms and a shower.
I just told them to use the bathroom.
The bathrooms were smaller than the ones we'd seen on Amtrak before and weren't always as clean as on other trains. But
I couldn't take a shower. I wouldn't be taking a shower for 3 days, 2 days in. Why not?
I feel so much gratitude.
I would be taking a shower in a little cheap hotel.
The train lulls me into a sort of calm that's difficult to find elsewhere. The gentle sway, soothing sounds, and pace combined for a means of transportation like
No, I did a dump there, but the toilet, I bought the toilet.
Travel 150,000 miles on 120 or 130 flights. I love air travel, no doubt. But I'm so grateful to have been introduced to the wonder of train travel.
No offense, like I said, I prefer the train. If I could take a train, guys, the computer would be going with me right now. I'd be uploading. Actually, I'd have no camera videos up right now. I'd have camera videos a different day up.
There were a couple of empty roomettes located just outside our bedroom, which didn't stay empty for long. Superliner roomettes have a different design than what I experienced on the Cardinal.
It wouldn't be the beginning of an Amtrak trip for me without some meatballs. They're back, and they're covered in plastic. Okay, they're covered in plastic, which kind of makes sense because they are plastic.
I mean, that's not entirely fair. It's not too bad, and let's face it, it's way more than you'll get on board nearly every U.S. airline right now.
That's right. Train, the food is better than. That actually is true, though. Right now, the train's actually got more food than the airline does.
Unfortunately, the sun was long gone, so you can't see this. But as we ate dinner, we crossed the Mississippi River. Here's a photo of the bridge. When the Fort Madison Toll Bridge was built in 1927, it was the world's longest and largest double-deck swing-span bridge. The cars on the level above us, and the bottom's reserved for trains. Because we were running a little ahead of schedule, we took a break from dinner.
It's 6:35. We've just made it to Fort Madison, Iowa, which is not an official smoke break, so this is super fast. But wanted to come out and check out the train, feel the air, and set foot on Iowa soil.
Here's the family bedroom set up with half of the beds.
I'm pretty sleepy. You can't tell. So good night. See you later.
We slept through much of Missouri and a good part of Kansas.
Probably doing something
Good morning. It's
inappropriate.
about 5:30 somewhere in Kansas. I've just woken up. I'm gonna tell you that was like the best night's sleep I've had on a train. It's really kind of getting
Back hurts.
of this whole thing. So kill about an hour before it's breakfast and get the day started.
I think the fact that we were downstairs and toward the front of the train helped make for a steady ride.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. That is Colorado.